Yes, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kevin Shield, and I'm responsible for corporate development and strategy at Bluejay Mining. Standard disclaimer. Bluejay is an explorer producer listed on AIM and the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. This Wednesday, we enter the MSCI World Microcap Index. Last month, we appointed Hanneman Partners, joint broker and financial advisor, alongside SP Angel, our nomad. We have a board and senior management team with multi-year track records in the resource space, including years of experience of operating within Greenland. This is our portfolio. We have 4 projects, with our primary focus the advancement of the Dundas ilmenite asset in northwest Greenland. But firstly, some comments on the others. In Finland, we hold polymetallic assets in 3 areas, one of which is in Outokumpu, the prodigious copper belt. The final 2 projects are in our focus geography, Greenland. The first, a zinc-lead silver license at Kangerlussuaq, and the second, and without doubt, the most interesting of these projects is Disco Nussac, a massive nickel, copper, platinum sulfide. There are signs of this mineralisation being analogous to the famous Norilsk mine in northern Russia. And last month, we increased our licence area here by 200%, giving Bluejay over 460 square kilometres until the end of 2022. So Bluejay's operational focus is Greenland, and we're regularly asked, but operating in Greenland must be nigh on impossible. Too cold, too isolated, and too hard. But what if the world's most prospective country isn't as hard as one might imagine? What if the infrastructure is more established than speculated? And access to people is better, weather patterns are more stable, and daylight levels can be optimised. So maybe it's time to think again. Added to this, the sheer scale of Greenland means it's time to think again. The dramatic climatic changes here and their implications for advancing economic mining are becoming much clearer. We also have a supportive jurisdiction. Operating in Greenland with its Western template and Transparent Minerals Act means we do not face the same political risks many other resource operations and investors encounter around the globe. So our focus is the Dundas ilmenite project at Pitafik, the highest grade mineral sand ilmenite project globally. Our optimism and confidence is supported by the regional analysis carried out by GEOS, the research and advisory institution in the Danish Ministry of Energy, Utilities and Climate. They derive that ilmenite deposits could be between 500 and 1,100 million tonnes in our 68 square mile licence area. The ilmenite we have is homogeneous black sand with low levels of impurities. The sands have been mechanically eroded and deposited along the marine terrace, crushed, ground and washed by Mother Nature, saving us millions in capex, and allowing us to sell a consistent low-cost product to our customers. And while on the subject of expenditure, our camp is located in the abandoned hamlet at Morissac Bay, which meant that we had a ready-made base for the commencement of the project, with the former supermarket becoming our on-site office headquarters and communal eating area, again saving material, capex and time. Here you can see our current inferred resource for Dundas is 11.2 million tonnes at 8.8% ilmenite, with a higher grade zone of 7.9 million tonnes at 14.2%. Importantly, this is just 17% of the raised beach environment. We have 3 terrain types, raised and active beaches, and here on the map you can see the drowned beaches, which will provide product into the future. We are confident on resource expansion. Drilling to date confirms mineralisation along the entire 30-kilometre licence area. Italac, a delta in the middle third, has outstanding characteristics of very heavy ilmenite, and there's lots of it. And the auger drill samples are very encouraging too. So onto the investment case for Bluejay, which isn't complicated. We have a truly fantastic high-grade asset, which we believe will be highly sought after by customers and end users. It will be low cost to produce, and we believe it will achieve premium prices, helped further still by supply constraints. Our location is advantageous, and Greenland is supportive and transparent. In addition, we also offer investors upside from our wider development portfolio, especially Disco Noosak. Key to our success this year has been a determined and focused team led by CEO Rod McElree. There is confidence in what we have and a focus on delivery. Equity ownership by staff at Bluejay is significant. Base salaries are de minimis, a strong signal of our commitment which aligns our goals equally with those of all our shareholders. So what's next? We anticipate offtake agreements soon, a resource update early next year, and the EIA and SIA and feasibility study concluded with our partners in Q1, and their exploitation licence granted around H1, ahead of ramping up production from next year. Thank you for listening.